To another video tutorial on Python programming for beginners. We have already learned about how to display something in the console. Today we are going to learn about how to take input from the user in the console. So the first thing I'm going to do, as always, is to open my PyCharm over here, and this is the last thing that I did. So I'm just going to clear everything off over here. So make sure you also do the same thing. You can decide to create a new file. It doesn't really matter. So let's say I want to create a new file. Go to new and then Python file. And I'm going to name this like new program.py. So I'm just going to close this. All right. And just minimize this. So inside this new program.py, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to display something. Like we all know, if you want to display a welcome message, I'm going to write a program to display just a welcome message. So what we do is you just say print, and then let's say welcome to my app, like this. And if I should run this code, I'm going to right click and then go to run new program, or you can also run it from the top here. So you can see that it's saying that welcome to my app. Well, that's perfect. That's exactly what we were expecting. Now let's say that in our program we want to say welcome to the application, but we first want to know the user's name so that we can make the application a little more dynamic depending on whoever is using the application. That's where we take in input. Okay, we take the information from the user. Anytime we want to take inputs or we want to ask the user for something, we use a function, another special built-in function called input. So this is how we do it. We just say input, and then in open and close bracket, you type the prompt that you want to show when you are taking the input. So in this case, I'm going to ask the user for his or her name. So in open and close, in double quotation marks, I'm going to say enter your name, and I'm going to clear off this, or I'm going to send it down. So what I'm doing is here I'm saying enter your name. If I should run this program, this should run perfectly with no error. So now it's saying I should enter my name. Let's say I enter Henry and enter, and the next line, or the line 5, also executes. But we are not using this name that we just asked over here in our program. So this sends us to a very important concept in programming called variables. Just like you were taught in mathematics basic school, what variables are, then we use variables in place of some things, or we use it to store something. For example, sometimes you see let A be Ahmed's age. So wherever you see A, it means it's Ahmed's age. So in programming, variables come in very, very handy, and it's just a way of storing data so that you can use it and reuse it over and over again. So this name that we are asking, definitely we are going to use it somewhere in our program, so we need to store it. So if you want to do that, you have to create a variable, and how we create it is very, very simple. You just before the input, you create the variable. So let's say the variable is called name. I'll just say name and then bring an equal sign. So name is equal to input and then whatever the name is, or the prompt that we want to show. Now once the name is entered, then I can use it inside my print statement here. So whatever the person will type on line 3, it is stored inside name. So if you want to use it, we do something we call concatenation. And concatenation basically means we are adding one string to another. We will see what strings are in the next video tutorial. I'll talk more about variables and strings in the next video. So what we do is this here, anything inside this quotation mark, the quotation mark makes it a string. So what we do is we come to the end of this string, this is a string, welcome to my app is a string, and then we bring a plus, and then over here we say name. So basically what we are doing is we are trying to display something using the print statement, and then we have two strings here. One is welcome to my app, and then the next one is the name that was entered on line 3. So when we do this, then we are just taking welcome to my app and then appending this name to it. So if I should run it, I'll go to run, and then it's asking me for my name over here. So it says enter your name. I'll come and say Henry, and then it says welcome to my app, Henry. And this is a very beautiful program. So if I should run the program again, it's not going to say welcome to my app, Henry. Let's say I write Joel over here, then it's going to say welcome to my app, Joel. This is very amazing, and it's super useful in your programming journey. In the next video tutorial, I'm going to talk more about data types, the types of data, like one is string, and so the data types that we use in Python programming, and then we also talk about what variables are. Alright, so thank you for sticking around all the way to this, and if you have any constructive criticisms, ideas, questions, make sure you drop them in the comment section. I'll find time and reply to each and every one of you. Thanks for watching, and then happy coding.